All right. Let's see if this worked. Hopefully, should have. Let's go to my profile, and I got a nice little "We're live" ring, so that's good. That sound good? I think the audio sounds good. A little slow. Into the chat. Let's go. Maybe. Struggling. There we go. How's that sound? Sounds good. Yeah, not bad, right? I tweaked my audio from yesterday. Sounds pretty clean, actually. I think not bad. I'm doing my best with an air conditioner pointed directly at my microphone right behind me, so that's a bit of an issue. Let's see. Where's my channel? Check the live. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, cool. Okay. Alrighty. I did some school activity this morning. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, we're adding them up. Today is the 8th. So yesterday. Yesterday, what did I have? I had a good amount. 73 yesterday. Right? October 8th, Wednesday. 73. Recalculating. Hey, all right. And then members. Some growth, a little bit of growth. Metrics. 480. How about that? Getting close to 500. Good deal, good deal. And then YouTube. I don't even know. Oh, man, I haven't replied to a bunch of YouTube comments I think I didn't even reply to. YouTube Studio. And 68. Oh yeah, I gotta hop on there. Gotta reply to those. Oh man. Okay, so I need analytics, enhanced size and growth. Subscribers. Yesterday is 1066. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays seem to be when there's an uptick. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot my drink. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Got some tea ready to go. get my headset to cooperate here. I feel like this thing, it's always infinitely tangled. Okay. What is next? We've got subscriber count done. Should probably reply to some of the stuff on YouTube. Community. Cannot express or stress enough how this video is comprehensive and easy to follow. Nice. Means a lot to hear that. Glad it was helpful. Rage or high five, whichever you prefer. I think it was supposed to be high five, and then everybody just kind of interpreted it as praying hands. For some reason I never get any output data, and due to that, I have no data to map into the respond to webhook node. Do you have any idea what might be the problem? Follow exactly your steps. Checked if the webhook corrects. I'm really helpless here. What is happening there? So the webhook. For some reason. Let's see. Interesting. So is Monday.com not, let's see, is Monday.com connecting to the webhook? Or is it failing? And you may have no data to map the responded webhook, and I would maybe double check that the webhook response is set to respond with node. What's that called again? It's not, I don't know what that's called. Wow, can't type. All right, n8n. Because there's a certain like term for it. But basically the option is immediately or not immediately. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to get all my other. I had to restart my computer. I lost all my tabs. I don't know what to do anymore. I have a webhook. I have a webhook one around here somewhere, right? Yeah, webhook example. So there we go. Respond. There we go. So I would say respond using respond. So the respond webhook node. Set webhook node respond setting is set to using respond to webhook node. If it's not getting a chance, call the webhook all, then I could see there being no data. Or if it's immediately responding, then there might be no data. Or any other details on what's happening? Gabriel, how's it going, man? Hello again. Responding to my YouTube YouTube comments. Ah. How's it going with you, man? Excellent tutorial. Thank you for taking time to share. Absolutely. Glad it was helpful. Great, brother. Appreciate, really, or great, brother. Really appreciate for your simple explanation. You got it. Best of luck. Thank you, sir. You are welcome, sir. Doing well. Trying to vibe code for the first time. Really? Okay. Doing my agency website. It's cool to watch you Instagram comms live. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Double dipping on the activity engagement. But nice, man. What are you using to vibe code your website? So I've connected Nano Banana from OpenRouter, but in JSON, I have to put the JSON in OpenRouter format. But I have to add the model I want to use, in this case, Nano Banana, but I can't do it. Okay. I think I get what he's saying. I think he's saying, oops. n8n's got to fix that. That's really annoying. Speaking of websites, that sign in button should actually sign in. It shouldn't open a new tab. So the Nano Banana one, I think he's saying rather than if he's using fields. Oops, crap. I need to look at that quest body. Reload. Between Lovable and Firebase, but decided to use Firebase Studio. Okay, that's pissed me off a bit. I asked it to change one text killer, edits other stuff as well. It was faster to do the old way. Code and CSS. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't used Firebase Studio. Yeah, and I guess it depends on how you want to host it and that kind of thing. But yes, I've run into that a bunch. I feel like I ran into that a lot with Claude. But I was using Claude, Sonnet. I think Sonnet 3.5 and then Sonnet 4 with or 3.7 in Cursor. But I felt like it did that all the time. Every time I'd have it change something, it'd be like, oh, cool, and then it would just go change the CSS or like change other random things that I didn't want it to change. So definitely been there. Definitely understand that. I haven't tried Lovable yet. I know it's a big one. I know it's popular. And depending on, I guess depending on your technical prowess, how much you want to handle the deployment and all that stuff. I don't know if Firebase. I think Firebase Studio will actually like deploy the website for you, which is nice. So that makes sense. Like, might as well stick with something like that. But I don't know. I mean, I would think. I don't know. They probably use whatever. It's probably Gemini Flash 2.5 or something like that. That's on the back end of that because it's Firebase. That's Google. But I haven't used that model very much. Gemini 2.5 Pro is actually excellent. Like it'll mess stuff up, but it deploys, but it syncs to Firebase database, no SQL. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. It doesn't hurt to have like it's all in one place. That's surprising. It must be Gemini 2.5 Flash that's being unreliable, I guess. So yeah, super weird. Craig, how's it going, man? All right, so I'm gonna finish answering this question. For OpenRouter, but in JSON, I have to put JSON in OpenRouter format, but I have to add the model I want to use. In this case, Nano Banana. So, it sounds, or what? Let's see. So I guess like technically, the name of Nano Banana on OpenRouter is not actually Nano Banana. So that could be the issue. Otherwise, and you would need to make sure that the model value is model key has that value of to call nano banana with open router. Cool. Done. Free value. There we go. Answering questions. Technically, probably need to go like find the responses, but I'll have to do that. What did you think about the email? I glanced over it. Let me double check. Also sent one with link to a web form I got Gemini to create. Yeah, like I saw the link. I didn't know if I could actually click on it. So let me double check. Oh, this app was created by someone else. Be careful. Oh, okay, nice. So you've just got like a full form here. Course topic, target audience. Here we go. Okay, so course topic, target audience, structure details, beginner. Oh, this actually works. Nice. Number of lessons, English. Nice. Yeah. Subtitles, yes, no. VTT, yes, no. Then learning objectives, specific goals to be gained. Oh, pedagogy. Friendly and conversational. Okay. And then project-based theory. Yeah, nice. Okay. Content constraints, key topics or tools to include. Okay. Explicitly exclude. Do not use. Nice. Yeah. Do not discuss SEO black hat techniques. And end of lesson assessment, practical application and assessment. End of lesson, single course long project, lesson based, mini projects, no practical work, theory only. Assessment, practical application and assessment. Okay, then you kind of pick what you want those to be. Yeah, I mean, that would work. I just like when you get into this stuff, we need to have examples. So if you want to generate examples of what those will look like, then we're good to go, because then we can the AI needs to, I mean, it could just kind of generate it, off a prompt, but I mean, the prompt should probably include an example of what the structure should look like. So that's the only thing I see here that would probably help, just because that gets a little more broad. But I mean, yeah, the rest of this we kind of break down. So I think this just gives a little bit more detail as the new course creation prompts. Okay. Let's see. Put in a link. I'm requesting access to the link that you sent. Let me know what you think. It's not quite big enough. Can't quite read it. There you go. All right. Let me know what you think. Blah, blah, blah. Better abandoned extra fields. Yeah, so I haven't actually seen the document, so I don't know what it looks like. Content should remain the same. Stuff content should be a higher, more targeted quality for creating slides, audio scripts, video, handout, PDF, etc. Yeah. So yeah, as soon as you give me access to that document, I can take a look. But unfortunately, I cannot see it. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely going to be like some variability in the quality. I mean, unless you went like, I don't know, it's only going to do so much. Like, you can put a lot of guardrails on the AI and try to keep it, as structured as possible. But you're still going to be limited to like however the AI is going to interpret it. But it doesn't hurt to give it more detail. And then probably, all right, let's see if it'll work. There we go. All right, cool. Based on the following form inputs, write me a course creation prompt that would allow me to pull the fields in from a Google Sheet. There we go. Google spreadsheet to build a high quality course content. How to master Python. Here are some examples. Entrepreneur, sales business, blah, blah. Course level. 10 add your own. Yep. Yeah, so just a few more input fields. Adding fields to the form or n8n workflow will receive a much nicer or a much richer set of instructions. Empower AI to generate courses that are not only factually correct, but blah, blah, blah. Yep, we also add these to form workflow, of course. That's a good question. Moving forward. Moving a good output to a great output with AI often comes down to quality of the initial inputs. Who, what, and how. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think the details will definitely help because that way, each time it generates a lecture, you just provide those details again. Like, here are the details, create the lecture. Here's the details, create the lecture, and that would keep it more on track of like being consistent with the lectures that are being created. So yeah, no, I think it makes sense. That'll work. My man, you got access to Sora too? Nice, man. That's awesome, Jazz. Yeah, no, I haven't gotten access to it, which is kind of annoying. Well, I guess I don't have. I guess I know why, because I don't have a. I have an iPhone, but I don't have it attached. I have an iPhone for like my business account, but my personal phone is Android, and so my account for GPT that I like, the pro account that I use on Android. So I would have to like get the code from somewhere else. So I guess I understand why they didn't give me a code, because I don't use iPhone for my primary phone on my GPT account. So I mean, sure, man. Yeah, if you got one you don't need, but I mean, hey, give it to your friends first if you want. But yeah, I would take a code. I don't mind checking it out. I know the API is available now, so that's why I was gonna mess around with that. But it's like $5 a pop to use the API to generate a video. So it's like, I don't know that I want to invest that much into Sora yet. But that's awesome, man. You said it's been fun. You've been enjoying it so far. Friend has 4. I was doing Skool once I got it. Nice. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll take a code if you got it. But right on. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks like fun. I've only watched a little bit, like when it first came out. I saw people spamming it. So pretty cool. It's great. Nice. Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty entertaining for sure. All right. So let's see. Instructional designer and curriculum developer. Your task is to generate a complete, engaging online course based on specifications below. Create a detailed, high-quality course outline, syllabus, and lesson content that's perfectly tailored to the target audience and learning objectives provided. Course topic. So very similar. This is all the stuff I think you just showed me, right? So this is the new inputs for creating the course, practical elements, detailed syllabus. All right, and then the syllabus. It's a course. So what's that? That's the prompt to say this is. Was that part of this? Detailed syllabus? That wasn't in here. So that'd be like optional, I guess. Detailed syllabus, first generated syllabus that outlines the entire course. Okay, so just kind of instructing it how to do it, and then full lesson course after the syllabus, generate the detailed content for each lesson, include a full detailed written content. Any necessary code snippet examples or case studies, clear step-by-step instructions for lessons, practical exercises, or project components. Generate subtitles, yes, no. If yes, provide BTT. Final output should be a complete, ready-to-use package. Do we need SRT at all, or do you want to say no at all? So key point is to create higher quality course content. I asked Gemini, had we missed anything out, and it came back with these changes. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I think the more context, more detail you can provide, the better quality it's going to get. So, and I mean, there's always to the upper limit of the AI's capability. So, got to start, but you got to start somewhere. I mean, that would create a good foundation for sure. And yeah, this is also missing like the research piece. Gemini, I guess, would be good for that, where it can actually like do that. But waiting for your friend to reply. Awesome, man. Yeah, no rush, no worries. But I appreciate it, man. Thanks for offering it. I will definitely check out Sora if I get access to it. So very cool. Final output should be ready to use course package. It's structured, coherent, meets all specifications. This is what the course creation prompt would look like to create the course content that we use throughout the n8n workflow. Extra fields on the input form and improving the course prompt to include new fields should produce a high quality, engaging course. Nice. Yeah. New course creation prompt for creating the course text. Okay. So this is just the newer one. SOT and VTT come from the form. Just handle the same way you have it set up. Okay, cool. Nice. I will not show the code off during stream, but thank you, man. Yeah, thank you. Just few friends needed. Yeah, no worries, man. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. I will check that out. That's exciting. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to think because I sent. Nice. Thanks. I appreciate it. I will check that out later. Awesome. Yeah, actually that's true. I can hop on there real quick. Let me make sure. There we go. Join new Sora 2. I would love to. Yeah, I think it's US only, right? Whoa. We're in. We got it. That's wild, actually. This look really good. That's crazy. Code worked. Thank you, sir. Yep, I am in it right now on the browser. Didn't have to switch. We'll definitely have to mess around with it, but yeah, very cool, man. Very cool. Whoa, nice Elden Ring. Part of Sam's goal, like just to get him out there. Nice little Severance Lego. This is crazy, actually. Those look really good. Bob Ross playing some Call of Duty. Apparently, creepy ring cams are a thing. Man, that is nuts. Looks pretty good. That's really crazy. That Sam Altman looks good. Someone's spamming pretty hard right now. Craziness. Somebody feel wasting time watching videos created by AI makes no sense. Being like, yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, at some point. I mean, I guess it's all, it's no different than watching anything else. But it is kind of weird that it's just all AI generated. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, if you got an extra code, like, I will take it. So I'd appreciate it, man. But it's up to you. It's up to you. If you wanna keep it, use it for what you want. That'd be awesome. I'm sure somebody in the community would probably take it. So yeah, it's up to you, man. But I appreciate it. Do not feel obligated. Oh, got it. The one I have now. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've got it now. That's true. Good point. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I gotcha. I now have codes to share, right? So yeah, yeah. That's right. School codes. Yeah, for sure. There we go. All right, 2 taken. 2 codes are gone. But yeah, there we go. I can drop 2 more in the community. So yeah, for sure. Don't want to give away. I'm guessing I'll get an email about that, or it's probably my account somewhere. Ooh, it's is lagging out hard right now. Scrolled through too many videos. Oh wow, interesting. I don't see where the code is at yet. I don't know if there's like an invite button. Oh man, Sora 2 Pro. I don't see. Oh, yeah, interesting. They're going like full social media on that one. All right, man. Have fun with that, Jazz. Thank you, man. I appreciate the code. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. Um, I'm sure that'll be interesting. Let's see. So, yeah, as soon as I don't know how to get to the code. I'm guessing they're just going to email it because I don't see an option for a code yet. There we go. Invite friends. All right, I got a code. All right. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot we talked about that. Okay. Getting business emails. Okay. Yeah, I finally found it. Yeah, found the button. So yeah, thank you, man. No worries, no worries. So that's 1 down. I got 3 left. Very cool. Good stuff. Okay. Back to work though. Can't get too distracted. So we need to add a few extra fields to Google Sheet and reference the fields in course creation lesson prompt. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we just need to update the Google Sheet to handle the extra stuff. We should be good to go. It's quite cool. School's interface and system. Yeah, I think I've used Circle a little bit. I forget. I joined some other group thing for that, and like I mean it's good enough. But yeah, School's made a nice interface. Like they've made a nice program. They've done a good job with it for sure. Mm. Yeah, I'm sure there's an international element there. But yeah, I've heard of because everybody's trying to figure out like what to do as far as like Discord versus Circle versus whatever. I know there are a couple different ones. I've been on a few now, but it's funny. I remember finding Skool a long time ago, and I just didn't really know what to do with it. So so I've known about it for a while. I guess I like randomly found Andrew Kirby's YouTube channel a long time ago, so I found it through him. But yeah, it's come a long way since then for sure. All right, so this course, create a detailed, high quality course outline, syllabus, lesson content that's perfectly tailored. Okay, so final output should be a complete ready-to-use course package that is structured, coherent, and meets all specific outlines. Yeah, we can't do that. Like, we have to break it up into a bunch of pieces. So, Discord is really cool. I love it, but it's not really noob friendly. Yeah, for sure. Website like Skool also keeps focus on website like Skool. Oh, no worries. I can bounce back and forth. But no, yeah, Discord. I mean, Discord's great. I mean, Discord, you know, obviously it was with the gaming. I mean, I know they tried to get away from the whole gaming thing, but it was super nice for that. But they definitely wanted with like having the drop in, drop out voices, which nobody else has really done. I mean, Slack and Teams added it after the fact, but Discord definitely won for that. But yeah, no, it's definitely not as friendly. Discord's overwhelming. I mean, my Discord is like insane. I have just like a whole list of Discords that take up an entire vertical screen. So it's there's a lot. Discord is a lot. So the Skool definitely keeps it much more friendly, straightforward. It's basically just like a paid Facebook group, essentially. So there's like 3 prompts going on in here, but some course creation prompt like to create. So we just have to update the current prompt a little bit. That's all. I guess that's all we're getting at here. I should have probably not closed n8n. What else do I need? Drive. Automation. Or wait, yeah, course creation. There you go. I should probably like name these better so I can actually keep track of them. Course details. So that's, I mean, this is the first part. So I guess that's where you change that prompt. Here's the user's input. Here is an example. Here's the data from an example sheet. Yeah, okay. So that's right. I did a few of them just to kind of give an example of like what it would be. But yeah, I guess it would just kind of be like you said, Craig, expanding this a little bit. So making sure that we have all these fields: course topic, target audience, course level, language, primary learning outcome, specific skills to be gained, tone of voice, methodology, number of lessons, and then key topics or tools to include, topics to explicitly exclude, practical elements, number of lessons, subtitles, yes, no. So just needed a few new fields on here. And I guess we'll work backwards from template. Yeah. So we need an ID, description, category. We're skipping, I guess. I don't know. We can leave that in there, I guess. We can just tack them on to the end, I guess. Feels a little bad, but that'll work. Don't have like an out. So does this match? This doesn't match. So need a list. Just the green fields here, I guess. Basically, you're going off of this guy, but this doesn't match though because this isn't the same as this. So what's the source of truth here, Craig? This Google Docs, or is it the Gemini form? Course creation prompt for creating the course text. I mean, Google Docs. Okay. So then we just need to make sure that all these green fields are included. So course topic. Yeah. Okay. Topic, target audience, course level, education platform. So topic, we've got target audience, got course level, got language, got. Oh, I might have skipped language actually. Oops. Did I include it in that? Probably need to add it, so that's good. Insert column left. Okay. Okay. It just has headers above that. Okay. Um, let's see. Primary learning outcome. That's the one we're missing. So primary learning outcome. Okay, what did we do with that? Course overview, title, course overview. Oh, that's just like the thing at the end. So yeah, gotcha. Okay. So then let's see. Insert. I don't know why it'll just column left. There we go. Insert column left. Primary learning outcome. And then specific skills to be gained. So I'm going to say skills to be gained. Methodology. Number of lessons. And topics or tools to include. Oops. Topics to explicitly exclude. All right. Practical elements. Through integrating these activities logically within or at the end of lessons to ensure students can apply what they learned. Okay. I did miss tone of voice methodology. And subtitles, yes, no, and VTT, yes, no. What did I say? I think I actually did use subtitles. So course overview, course title, course description. I don't think I had that in there. Did I? Insert one column left, course description. SRT, VTT, subtitles. VTT. Cool. I guess I should just match that. Just well, it doesn't matter. These are totally off anyway. The order won't matter. Logically, does that make sense? I guess. No. There. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's a description, but then there's course description. So we had to have two different ones. So description is like, I think the description of the course, but then course description is the, what is this? It's much longer than this one. I think this is the one that goes on the slide, and then this is like the actual description of the course. All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for like, yeah, exactly, for like the PDF or something. So yeah, I mean, it's a good amount of like extra data, so that's helpful. That's gonna break a bunch of these workflows. Let's see. So let's maybe start to get a little organized about this. Course system. Generate course details. I middle click that. Generate images from slides. Generate course content. Generate slides from worksheet, I think, or from course sheet. So what is this? This is course system. Okay, it just jumped to the top. All right. So then generate slides. Won't let me middle click it, will it? Cool. So this generates slides from sheet, course system. Some of these I think I don't have a name for. Generate course content. Okay, there we go. Generate images from slides. Generate audio from slides. And this guy. There we go. Course system. Generate documents. I think so. It'll. Let's see. So then let's get back to. This is generating audio, so that's a little bit later. This guy's like one of the last ones, and then this guy is generate slides from Worksheet, so that's like second. This is generating images from the sheets. This is generating the course content. So start with course details, then course content, then course slides, then images from slides, then audio from content, and then documents. Well, I mean, it's not changing the logic, but it's changing the way that these nodes work. So, like, I mean, this one will have to be readjusted to match the new form, and then this guy has to read from the new form. So yeah, so that one will update, and then I think this is just details. This is course details. Yeah, so that we gotta readjust this one, and then this one we don't because it's just slides. So that one's good. But you have to readjust this one. I guess it's course text, so this one's actually should be okay. But this one then also has to be readjusted. So, but that's fine. I mean, better to have more specific data. All right. And then, so then did you have, examples? So yeah, we'll need examples of what these are. Like, what does each one of these documents look like? Because that'll help a lot. So, it hopefully will. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it should hopefully keep it on track to have more detail. But it's really more in like how it gets separated in the generation because it's like I don't know. I mean, the way it's set up here, I think it should be good, right? Because we're like looping through each one, and then that should hopefully keep it on track. Where it's like stick with the title. Here's the details about the course. Generate, given all that context, then generate the lecture for that particular title kind of thing. So yeah, it should help for sure. And just not keeping the context like too massive, having it generate too much stuff at once. Doing it like I think the 3-minute lecture interval is probably pretty perfect. The only thing that scares me a little bit here is like, I don't know, maybe like trying to have to be kind of specific about like only apply practical lessons if it's necessary, and only apply the topic if it's relevant, like key tools and topics if it's relevant. So, but yeah, I mean, it's mostly in the prompt magic. So, Con, hi, how's it going? How are you? What time is it? It is 11 o'clock. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if we want to. I mean, I guess this works, right? So this created the supplemental sheet. It didn't create a worksheet, but it created the supplemental like info sheet, which is good. And then I guess I was trying to just like get through one entire thing first, which this basically did. It didn't. We didn't get to the quiz questions, I guess, but that was the only thing that was really left, right? Because it was like the quiz questions, and then the lesson worksheet was really more of just like supplemental info, right? Or is that further lessons? That was further lessons, further text, I guess, further resources. So like that was further description, and then I guess there was a lesson worksheet. So I don't know, getting a little lost. Where was the? Got to find. This is in the document here. Hang on. There we go. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, since I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to maybe go ahead and clean up the rest of this. So kind of go back to the beginning and generate a new one and see how it works out with that extra data. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna have to readjust, I guess, all these workflows anyway. So might as well. And this this will help, I guess, iron out some of the issues because there's definitely gonna be some issues because things have kind of changed as we were going. So gonna have to readjust some of this stuff. Yeah, but otherwise, got a nice system, and I'm anxious to have these all connected yet. I don't think I want to do it yet, but eventually it should. It should go like I think like this. I think essentially like that, where it's just going to go workflow, sub execution into sub execution into sub execution. So like it can start from either. And I guess I'd probably go ahead and start adding those. So I did it with this one, so that'll go into that one, and then this one could then start from another one, and then just have two different ways to start that off, and then go into that one and generate those, and then yeah, go like basically like that to that, that one to that. So okay, I'll be right back. Take a quick break and then start with some new data. All right. Okay, so let's update this form. Oh man. to handle the new fields. All right, so that was the old one. We maybe giving up on that one and going on to the new one. We'll starting from scratch. Okay, so then I need these fields. Need more tabs. Always more tabs. Course details. So the course details are, oh yeah, full details. So this is course topic. So we're doing course topic, then target audience, then course level. Dude, what? Why? Google's weird sometimes, man. Just decides to, like, oh yeah, you've been signed out. You're logged into another tab. We don't like it. All right, course category, right? So rather than, there's course level, so target audience, course level, and then we didn't do category. We're doing more stuff, I guess. We're breaking up category into other stuff. So category, so that was audience or course level. Course level. So I think you get rid of that. And education platform. Course level, education platform. Match these up. Course language. Primary learning outcome. Okay. Primary learning outcome. I guess we got that. So first topic, target audience, level. Oh yeah, probably number of lessons, structure and detail. I guess we can just follow this, right? Gotcha. Okay. So I guess I'll just follow this example instead. I'm going to say course topic. Introduction to Python digital marketing for startups. Right. And then target audience. Entrepreneurs. Can't spell entrepreneurs. University students, software engineers. Cool. Course level, beginner, advanced, intermediate, and then we expanded this to university degree, master's degree, PhD degree. Cool. And then number of lessons. Let's do that. For lessons. Do I want that to be a number field? Will it matter? Probably not. I guess if it should be text because it could handle anything. Then oh no, it's multiple drop down. That's what I want. So 10, 20, 40. Add your own. And then can we add an option within the option? Probably not. Yeah, that's fine. Have to add a that would be where this would be the actual web interface probably instead of this. So language. Wait, did it have a language already? Yeah, there we go. First language. Cool. Get rid of that one. All right. So we've got course topic, target audience, course level, number of lessons. Course topic, target audience, course level, number of lessons. Language. Subtitles. Subtitles. Radio button. Yes. No. And then ETT file. Separate subtitle file. Radio button. Yes. No. Okay, then course remains, category remains, gives course creator clarity, 10, 20, 40, and other. Oh, okay. Oh, we can do that. Can't type. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Course language. Yeah, okay, so we did miss. What do we miss? Course platform. Okay, cool. And then SRT. Yeah. All right, cool. And then structure details. Yeah, and then I think course or platform probably goes with that too. So leave that at the bottom. I think that makes sense. And then now we can do tone, teaching style, friendly and conversational, professional, authoritative, quantitative, humorous, and engaging. Or inspirational and motivational. Cool. And teaching methodology. Yeah, this one I think project based. I'm a little worried about that. Building something throughout. That's going to be horribly inconsistent. Theory and concept focused with quizzes. Case-driven, analyzing real-world studies. Okay, so case. Wait, what? Case study or case study-driven? Analyzing real-world examples. Cool. All right. And then key topics or tools to include. So let's do that. G. For the Python course, ensure you cover virtual environments. Pip, Quest library, libraries, APIs. Sure. And then topics to explicitly exclude do not discuss SEO black hat techniques. Cool. And finally, assessment. Practical application and assessment. No practical work. Theory only. Oh wait, end of lesson exercises. Single course learn project. Or wait, get that. A single course long project. Lesson-based mini projects. No practical work, theory only. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that stuff, hopefully by giving the teaching methodology, you'll know how to handle it. Yeah, it'll definitely know the methodology for sure. This is getting, I mean, I was kind of wondering about that. Like, it's getting into probably going to need, like, if you want to have a fully consistent thing like this, like a single long course project, like now you're getting into probably like a vector, I don't know, maybe like vectorized database kind of thing where it needs to know what happened in the previous lessons to continue the lesson. So now instead of, it can't just generate each one in a silo, it has to be able to see what happened last time and what was taught in the last one to then do the next one. So if you're doing 40 lectures, like it needs to be able to look at every single lecture and do all of that. So that may have to be like a future thing. Like that's going to take a lot of scope to do that. But I mean, you can try it. I don't think that it's going to very reliably generate a cohesive plan through the entire course. It's going to kind of jump all over the place for sure. But totally possible. It just will take a lot of extra work. But I do think overall though, like that does help. It does help, and we can just make that option not available, I guess, or whatever, or like a coming soon kind of situation. No practical theory, only work, lesson based mini projects, end of lesson exercises. Yeah, that would be a nice one, but coming soon. And same with, yeah. Coming soon. There we go. Cool. So this is fine. So I think in here I was saying we need to copy the template, and it can be copied from whatever. I guess in this case I'm searching. I actually search for that file content for the course content template, right? Oh, I moved it over there. It's like I lost it. So yeah, so this will copy from that spreadsheet so they can fill in the data. Oh wait, and then I think I was doing both. I was having it. Yeah, here's an example. Here's data from an example spreadsheet. All right, so now the example spreadsheet needs to be updated to match the new format. And I think we ended up changing this a little bit because I was using this as so this is a title thumbnail of the first two slides. And then this was kind of like the course description, like the overall course description. And now we just have a little bit more data. Makes sense, so we don't lose those fields. So then how would this work? So if you were to go and build the system yourself, you have to have this template to begin with. So you need this guy, and then you need to copy that guy. So you have to you're going to search for that existing spreadsheet. It's like that already has to exist. Then cool. So then this is going to come from that form. So let's do that. So let's go ahead and execute. Introduction to Python. Sounds great. Target audience, entrepreneurs. Just a beginner, just a baby. 10. Can't do other. Yeah, that's fine. English subtitles, yes. PTT, yes. SRT, yes. Udemy. friendly and conversational, that works. Project based. Let's do case study driven. Key topics or tools. Oh, text box not long enough. That's fine. This will be so like pip envn or vn. There we go. I don't know. I can't think of my Python topics that I care about after that. That's not really much. Anything I want to avoid? Not really. Be a jerk. Like avoid Django. I don't want to talk about Django. And then end of lesson exercises. No practical work. Theory only. Lesson-based mini projects. And a lesson exercises is fine. Cool. Yeah. So then that gives you kind of an idea of like what kind of worksheet to give it after that. So good deal. Should be able to leave a blank. Cool. Okay. Response has been recorded. Hello, sir. Tech brand. How's it going? Cool. So that part still matches. So we're going to say this is, oh, basically whatever you enter is going to be, oh, was platform? Oh, did I miss platform? I got platform. Education Udemy. Introduction to Python. Yeah. So then here, I guess is what, yeah. So platform and course goals. We have education platform, but oh yeah, did I miss course goals? Huh, how did I miss that? Tone and teaching methodology. Course level, number of lessons, course language, subtitles, SRT, education platform. Ah, yeah, I missed outcome goals and specific goals. Oh, whoops. That's bad. All right, so learning outcomes and goals. Is there a long text option? Just text area. Yeah, now I'm talking. The student will be able to design and execute profitable Facebook advertising campaign. Cool. And then specific skills. To be gained. Text area. User authentication. Database models. CRUD operations. So practical application assessment should go up under subtitle. Okay, so not key topics. All right, cool. So under education platform, and then specific skills to be gained. That up slowly but surely. Oh, I messed that up. Specific skills to be gained. Practical application assessment. No, we want learning objectives. So this needs to be learning objectives. Yeah, there we go. So platform, then practical. Wait. Oh, that's at the bottom. What happened there? It's actually a nightmare. All right. It's down. Practical applications. Dude, n8n really kind of sucks sometimes. There we go. Specific skills to be gained. Learning objectives go. There's some way to like move this around better. Can we like collapse these up or something? Okay, there's education platform. Now, learning outcomes and objectives. Specific skills to be gained. This should be at the bottom. Tone and teaching. Teaching methodology. Then key topics or tools. Then topics to explicitly avoid. Do we have all the fields? So course topic, target audience, course level, number of lessons, language, subtitles, BTT, SRT, education platform, learning outcomes and goals, specific skills to be gained, tone and teaching style, teaching methodology, key topics or tools to include, topics to explicitly exclude, and practical application assessment. All right. Now I think we got the full form. Sir, what? I am waiting for a tutorial. Oh yeah, WhatsApp to Google Sheet. Yeah, I do need to look at that. Yeah, sorry, man. I do need to get back to that. Specific skills to be gained, primary and listener on both fields above are sexual. Naj, what's up, man? How is it going? Sir, please describe this automation. WhatsApp and Google Sheet tutorial. Yeah, man. I mean, you just have to. I mean, I think you'll have to mini chat. I think is probably what. I mean, is a good way to connect to WhatsApp. But you have to pay for it. So, otherwise, I think you can. I don't know if it has. If there's a. I think there's a WhatsApp. There is a WhatsApp Business Cloud node, but you need to set up an account with WhatsApp to be able to do that. So if you step through that, then actually then after that it's not too bad. Like then you can just get the message, and so let's see. Actually, is there a trigger? Yeah, it should be like on message. On message, then you just take the message and is sound off. I don't know. Can you not hear me? Where's Twitch? Am I still on? Yeah, I think I'm still on. Is YouTube good? Conductor into the void. Into the void forever. But yeah. Merv. Don't let me leave, Merv. But yeah, so for WhatsApp, if you can get your WhatsApp cloud set up, which you have to go through like Facebook's business setup to be able to do that. Then you can, when you get a message, then you just have to connect it to Google Sheets, and then it's pretty easy. So, but it might be easier to do that through mini chat instead of through WhatsApp. But But yeah, I do need to look into that still, so I will definitely try to get something like that done. I do need to do something today, so maybe I'll get a video on that later today. All right, so let's see. What's up, guys? Naj, how's it going, man? Been a minute. Conductor, glad you can hear me. How are you, man? So we've got all of our details. Our new and improved course details. And now the form doesn't want to work because it's still chilling. Let's try that again. Stop. Go. Yeah, now it just doesn't want to load it at all. Classic. n8n makes life so easy. All right. Sound back. All right, that's good. Go again. Hey, there we go. All right. So yeah, let's say Introduction to Python. Entrepreneurs sounds great. Did I spell it right? Did I get it? We're just baby beginners. We're just learning. We're only doing 10. We're doing US. We want subtitles. We want VTT subtitles and SRT files. We're going to do Udemy. Student will be able to take advantage of, learning outcomes. I don't know. Master the basics of Python. I don't know, with AI focus. Be able to run a simple AI-based API app. Teaching style, friendly and conversational. Methodology, case-driven. So key topics include pip, then APIs. Topics to exclude. Nothing. End of lesson exercises sounds great. Let's go. Form submitted. Okay, so then there's an extra step here. So we'll finally get what you've been asking for, Craig. We're gonna create a folder. So we're gonna do Google Drive, and we're gonna create a folder. That folder will have the name of the course topic. And then, you put it wherever. You can put it in your root. I'm going to say course creation. So we create the folder. Now we have a place to put all this stuff. And then copy file. So then I'm going to copy the course template into that folder instead. We're going to grab the course intro name. Not going to copy it there. We're going to put it in the new one we just created. This guy. Taking its time. Okay, automation. So course creation. Oh, did it twice? We're doing that already? Bugging out already. Awesome. So one of those has a folder. There we go. That's a good one. So this one's empty. All right, we'll get rid of that guy. Delete. Cool. Good deal. So now we have a spreadsheet again. Crap. I have to fill that out again. That sucks. So what else do we need to do here? So we're going to create the new folder, and then we fill in the sheets data. This is course details for that new sheet, and that new sheet ID would come from the one we just created. Oops. Yeah. Crap. Now it's not going to let me run this because I messed it up. Okay, we're gonna use this sheet instead. Now you can look at the sheets. Cool. There we go. Good for you. Okay, so then fill this format again. Introduction to Python. Entrepreneurs. Inner 10. First language. English. Yeah. Yes. Oh no. Udemy. Learn outcomes and goals. Also needs automatic lead generation whose collect data linked in Google or other resources and puts in single Google sheet like customer name, email, phone, or other details from different segments for steel business. Okay, nice, nice. Student will be able to design and execute so let's say person, say, oh man, I had a good one earlier. Now I can't think of it. Basics. Person should learn basics of Python and setting up with AI. Python and AI APIs. Let's go with that. User, I guess like simple app that uses AI APIs. Yeah, be able to code a basic API. There we go. All right. Teaching style, friendly, conversational. We're going to do case driven. Key topics include, yeah, pip, VNV, probably like fast API or something like that, but meh. Well, it'll find that on its own, I bet. End of lesson exercises. Cool. That'll work. Problem submitting form. Why? Uh, do I have another form? Introduction to Python. Entrepreneurs. Beginner. 10. US. Oops. English. Yes. 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 Udemy. Able to code a basic API with AI. Integration. Go with that. Specific skills, API basics, and libraries. Friendly. Teaching methodology. Case. Topics include pip, VNV. Oh man, what's the last one? Another lesson exercises. Hey, there we go. All right, we submitted it. Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna delete this. Do you need extra data here? I think like the folder should be. Now dot format that. Do that just in case. So it's gonna, yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird. I guess just pin it, but it's gonna keep creating extra folders every time we run it. Like, are Google API still having an issue? Or is this an n8n issue? Code parameters have changed. Test node again to refresh output. I mean, I guess I changed it when it changed from when I ran the initial one, I guess. I really don't have to keep submitting form data. Tell you what. We'll do a manual trigger. And a set data. Even that's doing it. It's like n8n's bugging out. I don't know. Super weird. Um, yeah, it's not going to be named the same. Thought I was so clever. We could take all the form data and then put it here. And then if I did a set, then it would just keep the data. And then but I'm trying to, yeah, and then that would work. No, that would. I need the data to go. I don't know. Fill it out one more time. Introduction to Python, entrepreneurs, beginner, 10, US, English. There we go. To me, able to code a basic API. APIs, libraries, tone friendly, methodology, case study, pip, BNB. It's not really beginner, but maybe it is. I don't know. And the lesson exercises. Cool. And then is this still going to be like that? Hopefully not. Let's delete this. Serve as a reference for the settings used to create the course. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, now it's decided it doesn't want to say that there's an issue. So I guess that's good. All right, so then we're going to create the file. Cool, cool. Get rows and sheet. That's right. All right, so now we need test data. I think basically just need to update this guy to have better data than before. And we could probably still use it. Cool. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use GPT to come up with more of that test data, so it's a little more consistent. Here's my GPT. Okay, so then how do I want to do that? How do I want to do that? I'm going to take this data as an example, I think, and then like this guy's close. I guess I just update this thing to have all the other columns that are missing? Because it needs these columns now. We're going to fill in most of it. Or no, I guess we kind of let GPT fill in a lot of it. Yeah. I think just grab these and then yeah, I'm like, I don't know, not processing this at the moment. So we need to the goal here, I guess, is to again give GPT or whatever, give the AI model an example of how to fill out this sheet rather than just having it fill in because we want it to be more consistent. And that's what this guy was. So this is the course content example. But I need it to be more based off of this. So a lot of columns. I think yeah, let's brute. I'm just gonna brute force it. So given this example data, I need to update this new sheet to have. Well, I mean, I guess actually this content example still works. I guess we just need to add in the extra columns and then it's good. Okay. Oh, is that why it bugged out? Okay, I opened the same spreadsheet twice. I think that's why Google earlier was like, "Oh, your account was signed out. You're opening it two places." So the course template, I just need to make sure that the course example matches the template. So category, we just added some more columns. That's all. So topic, target audience, course level, education platform, course language. Oh, we missed language. Cool. So then this guy needs course language. Or here, I'll do it. I'm actually working in this one and I'm referencing this one. So we need course language here. Education platform, course language. And then or primary learning outcome. And then skills to be gained. And then tone of voice. Then methodology. The number of lessons. Key topics to include. Topics to exclude. Practical elements. course overview title, course overview content, course description, SRT. Oops, what was that? What happened there? Description, SRT. There we go. Cool. BTT. And use subtitles. Good deal. Yeah. This template. It's the same. And then I want to see, what was this guy? Am I missing anything from here that we changed? Pulled those over, so those are good. Of course, text is fine. We did add a lesson number there, so I need to make sure that has that. Course example. Lesson number. And then course content. Changed quite a bit, I think. Not really. I think that's actually the same. Yeah, cool. Okay. So the rest of this example is actually pretty good. It doesn't have all the data, but it's close enough. So then when we reference that, we should be good. Because I'm going to pull in that example data. Yeah, from course details. Whoops. Right? Oh no. All right. Outcome. Key topics. PNV. Cool. Don't know why that is doing that, but it's not cool. It's really not cool. As soon as I run this, it's going to start it all over again. Maybe not. Maybe it should only do that, I guess. Okay, but this guy I don't think has changed too much. You're an expert online course creator. You'll take the parameters from the user and create details. I guess this is where we would use your new new prompt. Yeah. Don't need that. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, create a detailed, high-quality course outline, syllabus, and lesson that is effectively tailored to the target audience and learning objectives. Course profile, course topic. for a target audience. All content, blah, 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 course level. And the course language. Primary outcome. Single most important goal is that upon completion, the student will be able to, then where's the goal? Able to, there we go, do stuff. Specific skills to be gained. Tone of voice. Yeah, we'll give it the lesson number just so it kind of knows context what it should be. Topics to include. Exclude. All right, so then you will oh wait, hang on. Task is to generate a complete and engaging online course based on the specifications below. Use these details to generate the course description data. No, it's not going to do that. It's just creating, given all of this context, you will I don't think we want to use this here. I think we use this here. We use this when it's actually doing the course. We don't do this for the initial course data. Or I guess we, yeah, not for the course description. And actually, it's number of lessons. Should still be number of lessons. Yeah, for the course itself, that's where it should all really be. But I mean, trying to decide if like there's probably some value in giving it context into all this. When it does the course detail. So given this context, you only need, let's put that at the beginning. For now, or yeah, I guess your task is to create data, to create expert developer task. I guess right now is just to create the course data. Just create the course details. Course syllabus, yeah. Yeah, it's probably true, right? Create. Pull, where's the, there we go. On for submit item dot JSON dot, oh wait, just to JSON string. Do I need item? There we go. Cool. Here is data from an example spreadsheet. Cool. So we'll need to load, it will need loads of those details now. And again, the same details will take effect when creating a lesson. Right, exactly. Yeah, so like we'll basically reuse this entire prompt when it goes to actually create the lesson. So that way it's getting the same data every time using kind of the same source. So that should hopefully just give us one spreadsheet row. All that to be able to do that. But at least it's doing it from the context of like, this is how we want to build the course. So I think that'll help. And then we give it the data of, here's what a spreadsheet row looks like. Exactly. Continuity. Same source of truth. I wouldn't think that would take that long, but I guess it's a decent amount to read, so that may be why. And it does come up with a reasonably long explanation here, like three lines. I think that was originally what we were going to kind of use for, see, the quality of the output will be higher. It should be, yeah, exactly. It should be when it's using a better, more explicit explanation. And I think, I mean, we probably don't even need that. I think we kind of use that as a placeholder for when we were going to generate this stuff. So, because like, yeah, I think it was actually grabbing just the general description from that one row. And now we have like much more data to provide. That full spreadsheet, or that full prompt would actually be really useful. University degree in 40 lessons. Yeah, that one I think is that one might have to be like a premium. I mean, if you're wanting it to get to the high bar that you're implying, I think you're gonna have to run through like pro level subscriptions. So like you're gonna have to pay, you know, like whatever, like GPT Pro, to run through those. And which, I mean, I don't know, you could totally do that. I think, I forget, someone said running GPT Pro costs like $5 per call. So it would just be a premium situation where it's like, hey, you want your course, it's gonna cost, you know, to run it on Pro, you're gonna run, I mean, what, 5 times 4? That's $200 just to run the course generation. But it would be probably pretty solid. Probably do a pretty good job. It would not be totally right, but it'd be pretty close. So how's that looking? I don't want to look at the JSON. Not bad. Oh, did it just come up with a bunch of crap? Yeah, it did. I mean, as long as it fits in the spreadsheet, I think it should be fine. Cool. It might work though. Mm. Yeah, I kind of invented the detailed syllabus after that, which I don't really want. Might be a little bit too much in that prompt. But as long as it's mapping the data correctly, I think it should be fine. Yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah, never mind. It's not gonna work because it's gonna try to map all the fields and they won't work. I mean, if we're explicit about it, I guess it should work. I was being lazy about it, but we could be explicit about it. So then document, it's gonna be. Do I have multiple folders again? Oh no. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that guy. Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh? Nice. All right, maybe we'll quick tweak this. No deliverables. Will that work? Hopefully. Now I think it's moving forward. It shouldn't have any new. What's that? What, the $200? I think that's right. I think that's what I heard. Uh, yeah, $15 per million tokens. That's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, I guess it's still cheaper than what was it? Opus is Claude Opus is still like 75 or something insane. Although GPT 4.5 was also extremely expensive. And they have a thing that like, there we go, detailed pricing. That's what I was looking for. Is 4.5 still around? Did they deprecate it? Yeah, $15. Not cheap. GPT real time. Wow, GPT real time is $4. I didn't know that. Okay, there we go. I guess GPT-5 Pro is considerably cheaper than O1 Pro and O3 Pro at $150 and $20. So that's good. It is an improvement. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, you just need something that can do deep research. So you don't have to do GPT Pro, but like yeah, like Perplexity's deep research or something like that would be good there too. So you just need something that's gonna like actually try to research at a that kind of level. Oh man, I don't know why this won't hold on to the data, but that looks much better. I think that'll actually work. Let's do that. Dude. It never ceases to be annoying. All right. That should give us some new data though. I think I'm gonna leave that as a map automatically, and might just have to let it run through all the way now. I was going node by node just to test it, but I think we can probably let the whole thing run and let it fill in that. But that'll give us a new foundation for this page. So that gives us a lot more detail into the course, which is good. So that way we can use use this prompt in the actual course generation, and that, like I said, that should give it a lot better quality when it's generating the course and a little bit more context, so it knows like what it's doing. Yeah, again, back to like this version could have a switch and loop, so the beginner, intermediate, and advanced use one for degree, and master and PhD. Yeah, exactly. Right. You probably have to figure out like based on the model, or based on their selection, what model it should probably use. So yeah, for sure. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh, okay. It's like, wait a minute. This is talking about n8n triggers, but this is the reference data. This is not the actual data. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it's not going to save the data. It just doesn't want to do it. But now this should work. Let's let me work. This was a SAS, then basic user only gets beginner, advanced, and intermediate. Yeah, that would work too. Yeah, that's true too. Or yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Like if it was a SAS, then that's where you would charge. You would have your options for master's, PhD, but you're gonna pay way more to do it. Okay, so then I think we'll just let the whole thing run since it doesn't want to pin the data. Yes, exactly. Then, I mean, that'll fail because it's going to try to reference, although it's referencing by ID, so the name shouldn't matter. But I'm going to go ahead and save this. We're just going to run the whole thing since it seems to not want to go node by node. And goal is to be able to code a basic API with an integration, API basics and libraries, teaching styles friendly, case study driven. Key topics include pip and VNV, or VN, nothing, and end of lesson exercise. Good enough. So now there should be 2 of those. Delete that one. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, your deep research. I think you could probably figure out a way to do that. Yeah, some way to run it locally that could do a bunch of browser researching. That's the only part that I guess I don't know if there's a locally running research model. that I'm not thinking of. Because it's gonna have to like crawl the internet. I mean, I guess you'd use like fire crawl or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would work, to be honest. But I mean, I guess you would have you could run some pretty big models. So I'm sure some of those models would have some sort of research ability, and they just need a way to like. They wouldn't have the infrastructure to go crawl the internet like the ones in the cloud would. So yeah, fire crawl probably right. Yeah, cool. So now. Oh, did it 4 times. Whoops. Wait. So is that the workflow? Oh, I did that. Yeah, okay. Was I not doing that before? Task is to create level details. Oh yeah. Whoops. For 1 row in a spreadsheet. This row of data will be based on the course details below and referenced in future course generations. This is the user input. Turn only 1 data row for this course. Here are 4 separate data examples. All right, cool. So too many rows here. We just need the 1. This might be a little long. I think we're using the description. Nah, that should be all right. There are a couple, like 2 sentences. They should be fine. And then we've got our category. We've got introduction. So topic. Yeah, then it fills in that from whatever we answered, which is good. That all looks consistent. Very nice. Very nice. 10 lessons, pip BMV, nothing included for explicit, end of lesson structure. Course designs. Then are these answers pretty long? Course overview content. These are actually decently long. Nice. Yeah, right. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cool. All right. So don't actually need those rows. Just need 1. And that would be our course details. So we're back to the beginning. Not a bad start. Yo, what's up? Hey, you can't use fire crawl inside Docker. Yeah, for sure. Right. You'd probably have to come up with your own kind of research system to let it crawl. So yeah, definitely some work to be done there. But yeah, all right. That was it's good refactor. We're getting there. This is going to be this kind of helps the foundation a little bit better as far as the initial course data creation. So that's good. It's a better prompt. So yeah, good call on that, Craig. next, probably refactor this guy to make sure that it pulls in that data correctly. Most of that should be pretty close. We just have to clean up a couple of the prompts, I think, and then the rest should be back to generating course content correctly. And then readjust this guy real quick, I think, to pull in that data correctly again. But I think this guy should be good. And then, yeah, this guy should stay the same. It'll just pull in the data and create slides. Create the audio from that, from the course description, and create the video. Oh yeah, I forgot the local. So where are we? I think last session we completed, right? Yeah. Last session I actually got a video created, which I guess I don't even have that running locally. I probably should get that up and running. But yeah, we got a video created, and then we were working on a supplemental document to go with the video. So you had like a nice PDF that you could read to learn more about whatever was going on in that current lecture. So that's what we finished up last time. This time we kind of we updated the form a little bit, so it's got a lot more data, I guess, as far as like what needs to be in the course. So yes, exactly, and we created the PDF. That's true too. We actually did create the PDF as well. So this actually turned a Google Doc into an actual PDF, which is cool. So yeah, we got a lot done today as well. Refactored how we're going to generate the data from the beginning of the course, and then going to change a little bit more how each one of those lessons is going to be created. But that's I think that's going to do it for today. Sorry to catch you at the end here, Yug, but pretty good progress. But based on the lesson context, we'll create an extra resources PDF with external resources. Exactly. So yeah, then at the end we can have that in just 5 quizzes. All right, well there we go. But cool, pretty good progress. I'll probably be on a little bit later tomorrow, but I'll hop on for a little bit tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So a little bit later. But what do you think about OpenAI agent and AI same like n8n? Yeah, no, I mean the OpenAI agent thing is pretty cool. Same idea. I mean, I think in the long run it's very smart. Like I think it's gonna be able to do a lot of this stuff, which is kind of crazy. Because then it hooks up to everything automatically through OpenAI. So it'll be different use cases, I guess. I think like they're gonna have just basically I think they're kind of going more for everything happening within chat. But I mean, I guess they're trying to create their own platform because I guess they have like the little widgets and stuff too. So I don't know. It'll be interesting, but it's different use cases for sure because n8n's still open source, so like you can still download and run n8n on your own system. OpenAI is the OpenAI agent can be confined and controlled the same, right? And Google Opal, yeah, exactly. Google Opal is more like OpenAI's AI agent system. So or Google Opal is very similar to Agent Kit. So those are all contained within the environment. Which will have, each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. So it's interesting for sure. I'd be curious to see. I mean, OpenAI's already done like the whole integration with like Shopify and Etsy and stuff. So like they're trying to make it so you can just like straight up buy things on the platform and stuff. So pretty big opportunity there for sure. But yeah, n8n's is kind of a different way where it's like, hey, you can download it, you can run it for free. It's your own system, and then you connect it to everything else. So 2 different approaches, but it's pretty cool to see. I haven't played around with Agent Kit yet. I probably need to. So I may do that later. But yeah, it's interesting for sure. Opal's pretty cool. I played around with that for a minute. So it is nice to be able to talk to it and use it and just have it like create a flow for it. Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's try again. We were just refactoring this form to, there we go, get more course details. So SRT. But unfortunately, I am done for today. But how about you, Yug? What are you doing? Yug, you? I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. Nice. All right. What do I do here? New. Oh man, where does Windows save those screenshots? I don't even know. Down here? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Just chilling today. Completed university exams. Ah, nice. Congrats on that. That's awesome. Sure, that's a nice relief. Hopefully that went well. Yeah, right on. Well, unfortunately I gotta jump to some other projects, so I gotta go do some vibe coding, I think, today. So I'm gonna switch to that. But thanks for stopping by. I'll be on tomorrow afternoon for a little bit. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, 'cause tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah. Probably tomorrow afternoon for a little bit. Probably a quick stream. But yeah, sounds good. Yep, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I know Conductor, Naj, thanks for hanging out, guys. Tech Brand, see what I can do maybe about the WhatsApp to Google Sheets. So I will look into that. Gabriel, thanks for hanging out, man. Jazz, thanks for the code. I appreciate that. That was awesome. Got some Sora access, so I'll be anxious to play around with that too. Very, very cool. Busy stream today. Very busy. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow.